Hey guys, so I just got back from taking on a bastion, and it went well. I didn't die in this one either. Been kind of on a roll lately, so that's pretty awesome. It was a Hoglin Stables. I'm not sure if I put the time lapse before this or not, because I gave you guys like a time lapse last week of me doing a bastion, right? So I'm not sure if I was gonna do it this week, but I wanted to make sure to show you guys the loot. Because as you know, we are on the quest for enchantments. And guess what? Guess what? Episode 6. We're there, baby. We're there. We struck the really kind of the mother lode. Like, I mean, it's not the most amazing thing in the entire world, but it's game changing amazing stuff. Here, let's get into the goodness. We got Mending diamond pick. How that's words. Yeah. Oh man, that's a game changer. We're gonna slap netherite on that baby, and we are gonna go just mend it all the way back to full. We got the blaze farm, right? So we'll just go over to the blaze farm and we'll mend this all the way back. That's gonna be awesome. We got silk touch on a diamond shovel. I am not sure how great that is. We'll see if it can take down mushroom blocks. If it can take down mushroom blocks, it might be out our current golden silk touch hoe, which can only do about 30 blocks before it has to get mended. We got mending again. Mending on the gold axe. How? Oh man. I'm about to slap this baby. Let's do it right now. Let's finish looking at our loot. As you see, we got 2 more debris. We got some soul speed. We got another pig step. Got some more string. String's important. Chains, a little bit of iron, gold. Piercing 4 on a crossbow. That's pretty awesome right there. It is a little worrisome. Imagine piercing through and then just hitting a zombie piglin, and then all the zombie piglins come after you. Fire aspect 1 on a sword. Also pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so like imagine you're like shooting your crossbow. Choo! And then it goes through a piglin or a hoglin and right into a zombie piglin because you got piercing 4, and piercing 4 is amazing. And then next thing you know, just zombie piglins everywhere coming after you, coming to eat your face. Okay, you guys ready to be a part of some groundbreaking stuff in Nether Only? Groundbreaking. Here, we'll do it all. We'll just live the dream. We will just go to the max because we don't need levels for this old boy. Let's grab this guy. Boom. Let's slap this together. Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then here we go. Let's go into here. Let's grab this guy, and then we're gonna boom. Let's do sharpness 4, mending. And what should we name it? Usually I like to name my axes. Ask me no questions. But that's usually for my general purpose axe. This is gonna be a murder only axe because we need the XP to mend it back, right? So I don't know if that's what we want to go with. We might want to go with something more menacing. We could call it the Deheader. We could call it. What could we call it? I couldn't think of anything. We're gonna go with my classic name that I always name all my axes. Ask me no questions. Could have called it Ask Me No Questions, the Murder Edition. We're gonna call this guy the Tunnel Boar. That's how you spell boar, right? It is how you spell boar. Boom. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Look at that. We got a mending netherite pick now. Look at that. Look how shiny it is. Look how shiny that is, guys. And look at this. This axe is stronger than the diamond axe. Not by a lot. Not by a lot. But same attack speed, 0.5 more damage. And we won't have to worry about it breaking on us, which is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We're not going to use it for anything but murder. We should try it out, maybe. Let's see if there's a hog around. Or a pig. Or anybody. Aha, multiple hogs. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Fully mended. Where did that other hog go? Ha! He knows what's in store for him. Is it worth it? Okay, cool. I was like, do we want to stand right next to the lava? Holding our brand new pick, our brand new axe? How sad would that be if we just went over to test out the axe and then we lost them both? Oh my god, that would be insane. Okay, on to the next task. I just need to show you guys these so that I can use them. So I can start using them right now. Because I'm just getting started in episode 6 and I want to use this tool right here in my hand to do some digging, and I had to show it to you guys first. So boop. So this week's episode is actually started out a lot like last week's episode, to be honest. I'm out here right now to where we're gonna build the gold farm in the future. I've finished digging out the soul speed highway all the way out to here. Finished digging it, but I am out of soul sand and I'm way short on shroom lights. It's gonna take quite a bit of both, to be honest. I'm gonna have to do some serious grinding to get these things. But I have finished digging a tunnel big enough that I can do the whole decorating thing all the way out here. It is a long way, like going the route that the tunnel goes. I might make a shortcut at some point, like figure out where I can cut through the middle and find my tunnel going in a different direction, so we can like create a loop that will save us some time, and that would be amazing. So digging out here, I found 11 debris. Check that out. That's almost 3 full ingots. That's pretty sweet, right? That is pretty sweet. We just need to get some like enchanted armor, or more enchanted tools would be awesome, and then we can make them netherite. We could, I have been debating making the mushroom shovel netherite, but here's the thing. I've been thinking about it, and at the moment the mushroom shovel can clear out like, I don't know, it's like 13 or 1500 blocks, right? But then we have to use another diamond shovel to repair it. If we made it a netherite shovel, we would have to use another netherite shovel to repair it, right? But it would clear out like twice as many blocks. So is it worth it? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. It could go either way. I don't know. I think as the diamond, it's the most efficient and the easiest. We just need mending. Mending on everything, and preferably make everything netherite, because the lava likes to steal my stuff. Okay, I got something to show you. Okay, so this is going to be an abrupt transition, but I need to explain something to you so I can complain about something to you. So I've been working on this little area. It's right next to where Taz had put in her first building, and I was planning out like this hillside. I'd kind of dug out and made this area usable for other buildings to go here, and I'd been planning out this hillside for like multiple buildings to be kind of crammed into one space together. It's all just like outlines of floor patterns that probably won't remain, and they're just kind of templates, you know. And I figured I would start with the weirdest of the buildings here. Let's just give you a real show of it, right? So this is my little mushroom hut. I think I'm gonna need to do a little finagling in this baby. because these guys, oh Jesus. Did I look him in the face? Did I look him in, is it that time of the episode? I don't think we've had one in a couple episodes. I'm not sure if we had one last episode, but these little jerks. Come on, you little jerk. Where, oh. Are you the same one? Where are you going? Where are you going? Wow, that was my axe. I need that. Kinda need that. This has been my life. Well, actually, this has been my death. Oh, geez. Enderman everywhere. This has been my life trying to build over there. It's just Enderman getting angry, hogs getting angry, and yeah. So let's get back over there. Okay, so I'm back, but there's a piglin out there. He just stole my boots. And now I have no gold boots. These guys all want to kill me. Thank you. Those were mine. If you guys need a good way to protect yourself in the nether when you're building houses, a little carpet. A little bit of carpet goes a long way. He just shot you in the face. You call him a friend. Okay, sidetracked over. Inventory a mess. Here we go. Back to what we were trying to talk about. I have been growing a little mushroom farm. Mushrooms, the red kind. Because the brown kind, they don't need any help. They grow everywhere. But the red kind, they aren't as popular down in the nether. They will grow though. And so I've been trying to help them along by creating a little room to grow some in. The biggest problem is, as I was saying when I was about to come in here the first time, Endermen. Endermen keep spawning in here and stealing my mushrooms. And it's really, really unfortunate. I can't really, like, this room is a double-edged sword because I can't have it unspawnable. And pretty much this room is just a spawn room, right? It's like it needs to be dark for the mushrooms to spawn in. But it has to be at, like, it's really just perfect conditions for things to spawn in. It's really unfortunate. I think what I need to do is take these trapdoors and just like stretch them all the way across the ceiling up until the edge of the farm. That way no endermen can get into the farm, and they'll leave my mushrooms alone. It will look a little unfortunate. I wasn't actually done with this place. I haven't done the ceiling, as you see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it because it shares with the floor above, so not 100% sure. But this beautiful little building, yeah, I guess let me show you the outside of it a little bit more. We've started using the mushroom block. Oh yeah, we're able to use this because of our beautiful silk touch shovel that we got. Did I just pick those up? I must have. Oh, more stuff. Good, I needed those. That was what I was about to talk about. So the mushroom block adds an element of color that we're severely lacking in the nether. I mean, we have color, but we have like 3 colors. 4 colors, I guess, if you really want to get technical. We have this color, that color, by which I mean black, and then white. But I just haven't wanted to build with my white blocks, my bone blocks, my quartz blocks, and my new white mushroom stem blocks. Pretty excited about that. I think the bone blocks and the mushroom stem blocks are gonna be an awesome combination. I only have so much of each of them, especially the mushroom stem blocks. Those are pretty fresh to us, and we got like maybe 6 stacks of bone blocks and maybe a little bit less in quartz. But it's like, I don't want to use them up, but I'll probably put some in soon. Gonna put some in soon. It's adding up. Okay, so I also put in this little staircase, right? So this will take you to the next building, and then you can go on up, and there's 2 more buildings up here. There'll be this one right here, and then there'll be one right here. But what I really, really wanted to show you guys, which I apparently have deemed more important than showing off this little build, is what's the deal with nether brick fences and nether brick walls? Okay, first of all, if you're made out of nether brick, why can't you touch each other? I get it. This one's a wall and that one's a fence. It's like the same material. You would think that they would be able to touch one another, but no. And then you're like, okay, well then it's a fence. Surely it can meet up with other fences, but no. It's like, what's the deal with this? And they don't even make a red nether brick fence. They only make the one color of nether brick fence. And that's just annoying. I think these two need to be able to touch. Get on that, Mojang. This is a fence. It says fence. It should be able to meet with all the other fences. If I had a blue fence and I put it next to that crimson fence, they would be touching. If I had some other color of wood, I don't know if it comes in other colors, like maybe brown wood. If I had some brown wood and I made a fence and put it next to it, they would be touching. But the nether brick fence, I wish I could like have them in between me and the camera. That'd be so nice. It doesn't touch with the other fences. And to that I say, what's the deal, Mojang? Get on that. Get on that. Because I wanted to do a little bit of fencing along here, you know, but I didn't want it all to be nether brick, and I definitely didn't want it all to be crimson wood. Wanted to use the nether brick and try and texture in maybe some of the red nether brick walls and the crimson fences along the fence line. But what's the deal, Mojang? Get on that. Okay, what was I talking about before all this? Not sure. Let's go on to the next thing. Okay guys, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. His name is Mr. Pigglesworth. And Mr. Pigglesworth is an experiment of mine where I gave a piglin some armor and a minecart, and I decided him in there, and I've been seeing how long is he gonna stay. Will he despawn? Will he stay there forever? And honestly, he's been in there getting close to I don't know. It's probably been like 3 days. Been about 3 real days and quite a few Minecraft hours, to be honest. Because I've been doing grinding things. I've been building in this area. Did the mushroom house in this area, and he's been here the whole time, just chilling. I think I definitely gave him the leather. Probably gave him the gold hat too. I sat him down in that minecart, and it looks like we'll be able to do the trading hall. Looks like we'll be able to put them in minecarts and give them armor, and they'll be able to not despawn on us. That's been a concern of mine, is that the trading hall would never actually work because they'll just despawn, and we'll have to catch them all the time. The one problem about having Pigglesworth as a roommate is he gets mad at me quite a bit, and then he just starts shooting me for no reason. He's not the best shot, so usually it's like, it's not a concern. But if I get nice and high in the air, he'll get me. Oh, I can make a game out of this. Oh man. Oh man. Thoughts are forming in my head. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of minecarts. We're gonna need a lot of minecarts. And we could make a silly game. Okay. Okay. On to the next thing. Boop. Okay, so as you just saw, we took on another bastion in our ever-going quest to get enchantments, because we can only get them by finding them, so we gotta just keep searching pretty much forever. And everyone we need to search will just get further and further and further away. Forever. Okay, so it's that time. It's the loot time. Let's check out all the loot from the bastion. Boop. Boop, boop. That was very unsmooth. I thought I could do it. I thought I could look cool. I did not look cool. Okay, so here's what we got. We got more ancient debris. Ancient debris is always good, right? We got more gold. Gold is super important. We got iron. I was like completely out of iron. And all the time I've been like working, I keep forgetting that there's actually this iron here. I've been like, man, I am just completely out of iron. Got another golden apple. That's always solid. And then, of course, the random miscellaneous things. But you guys want to know about the shiny things, right? The books are, of course, as always, soul speed, soul speed. Then we got Smite. Smite seems to be one of our most common enchantments down here, which is unfortunate. I could really go for some Unbreaking. And then Efficiency or Mending. Efficiency 3 on the shovel, and it's kind of cool. I would really prefer if that was like a diamond pick instead of a shovel. If that was a pick, that would be amazing. As a shovel, it's alright. And then we have Fortune 3 on the golden axe, which I honestly, it's like, so the only thing I can think that we could use this for is getting mushrooms, but I mean, we got that little mushroom farm, and we got plenty of bone meal. I could just like bone meal mushrooms, and like you can get lots of mushrooms with bone meal really easily. I kind of just build that farm just to like not have to bone meal and just to have like a little bit of mushrooms growing in the background. But I don't know if the fortune axe is gonna be worth it. We could combine it with axe me no questions, and then it would have mending. But I don't know. Fortune, I don't know. It's like we'd only get 30 mushroom blocks before we had to go mend it, which isn't the worst thing in the world. You know, it might be a good idea. It might end up happening, but I'm not really in any rush to do it. Okay, so what I am in a rush to show you guys is I finally worked on starting to decorate our soul speed tunnel. Check it out, check it out. Probably should put on some boots for this, right? It doesn't matter. But I like this wall design that I just alternated the blocks showing the top side, and it's really kind of fun, honestly. And I just did nether bricks because nether bricks are cheap. I did these little cutouts into the wall, and we put a little soul fire back there, and to give it some life, give it some depth. And then I put in, this is gonna be the most costly part of this whole thing because the bricks are really easy to get. The basalt I have a bunch of, and that's why I chose those. But the logs, I'm gonna need 30 stacks of crimson logs. And in about an hour's worth of chopping with a stone axe, I get about 2 stacks. So that's about 15 hours of chopping, roughly. I don't know. It's something like that. I don't know. I mean, I might get into some good moments and some bad moments, so who knows? It's a long time. But I haven't finished it at all. This is where I'm going to have the cut through go, so there's gonna be another tunnel go in this direction, which is why that cuts off that way. But here's our tunnel right now. Ooh, I missed the spot. And it doesn't go that far. It'll probably go for a while. Here we go. That's as far as I've gotten completely decorating the whole thing. And the logs will end, yeah, right here. So that's all I've done. You know what, guys? This takes forever. Oh my god, this is it's such a long process. And we have 1,400 blocks to go plus we need to dig out another 600 and decorate that. So it'll be 2,000 blocks in total of nether roadway. Oh, jeebus. It's quite a bit of digging, tell you what. But when it's done and it's a complete loop, it will be a pretty great way to travel all around at least some areas. It'll get us some spots faster. Maybe I'll make some ugly roadways that won't really show on camera, just to like go really far distances once all our nearby bastions get looted, because that will happen at some point. But I do really like it down here. It's pretty cool. It looks so much better, and it's safe. It's spawn proof. Everything is on slab levels, and yeah, nothing can spawn in here. No more gas, no more nothing. I wonder if a gas could spawn right here. I don't think it's tall enough. I think it's like, yeah, it's really just 3 blocks in height. It just kind of looks like 4, but it's really just 3. So no gas. Okay, so I think we're gonna call it there for today. This is gonna be shorter than my episodes, but a lot of the stuff I'm doing is just really grinding work. And of course, the quest for enchantments. And we're getting some. We are starting to get some enchantments. Things are starting to look up. Life is getting a little easier, you know? Even our armor, we got some enchantments on it, as you saw in our epic battle where we almost died in that lava. Oh man, that was close. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was a goner, but we survived, and yeah, we made it out of the bastion. We've been having some pretty good luck with these bastions lately. So, hope that continues. I'll probably raid some more for next episode, because we need tools, right? We need those tools. These Hawkland ones have been 2 out of 3. Let's see. Is it 2 out of 3 or is it 3 out of 4? I don't know. I'd have to go back and check the footage. But it seems like we only got really ripped off in the first bastion. And that could have been our fault, you know? We didn't really do that one cleanly. There was a lot of deaths involved in that one. A lot of shenanigans involved. And these last ones have been... We've been getting the stuff. We've been getting all the stuff. And we've not been dying because we pro. You got that. We pro. So, I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Peace out. Have a good one. See you in the next episode. And love your face.